So last week I talked a bit about Luke's lightsaber, but I couldn't help notice that history is repeating itself with Rey. In the original trilogy, Luke used his father Anakin's lightsaber for the first two parts, and then lost it at the end of the second film. In the third film, he'd constructed his own distinctive lightsaber. Rey also used Anakin's lightsaber in the first two films and then lost it, albeit having it broken with a tug of force pulls as opposed to misplacing it, but the end result is much the same. If she wants any more duels, she'll have to construct her own lightsaber, and this opens up possibilities. So, what colour would the blade be? I don't believe it would be blue, and I don't think green either, though it could be. There'd definitely be a good reason for that. I talked about the significance of some lightsaber colours last week, but what are some of the others? Well, yellow lightsabers tend to signify scholars amongst the Jedi. Will Rey be like a light side Darth Bane and scour the galaxy for missing repositories of Jedi knowledge? It's possible, but it doesn't quite sit right with me for the episodes of Episode 8. If this was Rey's inclination, then I think she'd have shown more interest in the Jedi library on the island. Her interests seemed more practical to me. So what about her connection to the dark side? Will they explore the idea of a grey Jedi, one who harks back to the very early days of Force users, some tens of thousands of years before the events in the films, where both the dark and the light side were encouraged, in which case the lightsaber could be purple or even white? I'd be instinctively inclined to discount the purple lightsaber theory, being honest. The purple lightsaber came about purely because Samuel L. Jackson wanted a unique blade for his Mace Windu character. And although an official explanation has been given, it doesn't quite seem to leave the door open for purple being a thing in the Star Wars universe for other characters. Although Mace Windu was a Jedi and an advocate of the light side, he had such mastery in deflected dark side energy that this is reflected in his purple blade. It certainly isn't impossible that Rey could be worthy of this herself, but it might involve spending more time during episode 9 to explain it than I think should or would be given over. However, there may be some more scope for the white lightsaber. This tends to signify someone in tune with both the light and the dark side and able to draw upon the Force as the situation demands. Think in terms of Ahsoka in Star Wars Rebels. Granted, her white lightsabers were the result of purifying red Sith blades, but it may be possible that Rey could truly be the one to balance the Force in terms of being in the centre of light and dark. There is another possibility, and that's that she doesn't use a lightsaber at all. There are stories in the expanded universe of Jedi whose talents don't really lend themselves to lightsaber combat, and so simply don't carry a weapon. Instead, they use the Force to perform battle meditation to boost the prowess of their comrades or sow disharmony in the hearts of their enemies, depending on whether you use the light or the dark side. Given Rey's self-taught abilities to perform feats that we'd previously only expect of experienced Jedi Masters, and the complete lack of any lightsaber training, it is possible that Rey will not even bother making herself a new lightsaber. Still, Luke didn't really receive any traditional lightsaber training either, and he still used a blade comfortably. I also think filmgoers would expect Rey to be equipped, and so I do think it is likely that she will make her own. Personally, I would like to think that the white lightsaber will make an appearance. However, I can equally see her returning to the island and simply taking up Luke's green lightsaber left behind, rather than going to the trouble of making her own. So anyway, those are my ideas. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is the first time to my channel. And until next time,
The Force will be with you, always.